Hi everyone, hi people, hi. Yo, I'm pretty sure you probably are saying this girl is not a woman of the word. Like she's not to be trusted. Guys, I am so sorry. And I feel like I feel like I'm behaving like a YouTuber. proper a proper YouTuber that is earning money. It's as if I don't have goals. It's not like that. It's not like that. By the way, guys, like I've been receiving people from church, from Faith Church. People were like asking, when are you uploading? What's up with you? Like different people. And I was so surprised that people do watch my channel. I don't know where do I get those views, because I sometimes I have 8 views, 18 views, 31, 51. So I don't know where do I think those people who watch me are from. On the other hand, I did check. There was I don't remember which video it was. It was most watched, not here from South Africa, not from Africa. I think it's America. I can't remember. It was like many years later. But I'm so sorry, guys. Let me just not make promises, right? Let me not make promises so that I won't have to like feel like guilty every time I want to shoot a video and make lame excuses. I am so sorry, guys, for being away for this quite some time. I have not been feeling well. So I thought to myself, my topics, they are always like life related. So I don't want to bring my half self or not be invested in what I'm saying or doing. I hope you all get me. So I don't want to shoot for the sake of shooting. I want to shoot something that is going to make an impact on someone's life. I hope I'm making sense. At the same time, as much as I don't like the quality of the videos that I'm currently uploading now because of the phone that I'm using, but I trust that when like I have the right equipment and the channel has grown, you all will be watching like nice videos and we have great sound. Even when people like start watching my videos from 5 years from now, they can, when they come back to those videos, they can have content, like something to live on. That's my goal. Hence I don't like shooting like when I'm not feeling well or when I don't have something to say. By the way, I do have things to say. It's just that I don't want to speak like for the sake of speaking and for the sake of me having content. I hope I'm making sense. On the other hand, I just felt like the content that I have was not relevant at that moment. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it was not making sense for me. The last thing that was a bit of a challenge, someone gifted me with a tripod. So yo guys, the person gifted me with a tripod. I think it was Monday, and then Friday, I'm not sure what, same week, Friday or Saturday, someone broke it. Yo, I forgave the person, but when the person came to tell me, I was like, please go away from me. I was gonna shoot content on that day. It was not Friday, it was Thursday. I was gonna shoot content, guys. Yo, I was like, please go away. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be dramatic. Just go away. I don't want to talk to you. So I still have to buy myself tripod. I don't want to say another tripod as if now. Hope you get me. But I still have to buy myself a tripod, and then you all will get your content, because at least when I had that tripod, I would like feel some type of way and collect myself towards myself. I'm having an apple, guy. and it's turning brown. I'm currently reading this book, New Creation Realities by E.W. Kenyon. It was prescribed at Bible school. My school it's operating on trimester, on trimesters, not on semesters. So I think we did this on first term, but when we were doing the book, I didn't have the hard copy, and we're using Kindle, and I was not on Kindle because I didn't have fees for Kindle. So someone gifted me with the book. I loved it when we were doing it in class, so I thought, let me just read it for my own, like, personal, because it's a very great book to read. I'm currently on chapter 5. It's on page 27, but there's this first line on chapter 1 that always stirs up my spirit every time I'm reading it. This is not part of the topic, but can I please read it for you guys so that you can ponder on it as well. It says, our attitude towards the word determines the plan that God holds in our daily lives. So our attitude towards the word of God, the way we view the word, the way we view the Bible, the way we have that zeal or hunger, our laziness to read it, it says it determines the place. It determines the place, guys, the position, the place that God holds in our lives. So if you are lazy to read your word, if you are lazy to read your Bible, let me read the following one as well, because it says the word should always be the Father speaking to us. It should never be like the message from an ordinary book, just like this book. It should never be a message from an ordinary book. This is an ordinary book compared to the Bible, right? So it just gets to me every time I'm reading. Before I go to a different chapter, I would start here. So it's haunting my spirit. When I'm feeling lazy to read the Bible, and then maybe I'm reading a chapter from the book, I go back. I first start here, and then I would be very productive. Okay, let's get to the business of the day. So the business of the day. Today I want to talk about, what are you serving the people? What are you serving the people as an individual? Because we are a generation that is self-conscious and self-protective. We don't want stress. I'm laughing because people who know me, they know. Like, if something is doing something that I don't like, I'll be like, I don't like stress in my life. We are a generation that does not like stress. We are a carefree generation. We are living our lives the way we want to. Like, people don't matter. They matter, but they don't matter. For instance, in the early 90s, I'm a 2000, they speak anyhow with their parents. I would never ekhaya ndandizofakwa isihlangu kanye a wet cloth, a washing rag, you would get bitten. Like, you would get the best hiding of your life. Nje. Ebo. So I was like, okay, as much as our lives were like whatever they were, it was then. I understand times are different now that I understand. And I understand I'm at 2000 at some point, but the disrespectful part is the one that I don't understand. For me, it's okay to have your opinions, right? Like, when your mother asks you why you did what you did, for me, I feel like if you're gonna ask me something, when I'm answering, don't say I'm disrespecting you, they are paying with. When I'm quiet, don't say I'm disrespecting you because I'm quiet. Now I'm confused. Should I open my mouth? Should I keep it closed? That's how we rolled. Tina nabazali bethu. So this generation, I am for them explaining themselves, but they should do it in a very respectful manner. Then we're coming to what are you serving? What are you serving people? Our lives, we're not living lives in jail. We all have a purpose to fulfill. You are on this earth because God created you, right? We're not living this life because we have to achieve things. We have to have cars, houses, husbands, wives, and live our best lives. We're not doing life because of that. We're doing life because we have a role to play, number one. Number two, because God has vested something in you that I do not have. Therefore, I need you, right? And then also the opposite is true. There's something in me that you don't have and you need it. I'm doing a mukbang with an apple. So I hope that makes sense. So this other day, this is what struck this conversation in my head. This other day, I was working somewhere. I don't want to make it obvious, like for people to know where I was. I was working somewhere, and then, guys, I'm kind by nature. I'm very kind. I am sometimes not nice, but I'm very kind. That cup, that fruit of the Spirit, by the way, no doubts about it. I do have it. I'm very kind. So this day, I'm with this person. I'm working with the person. But when we're coming, where we were working, she had lots of stuff that she was carrying. So she put them down. And then we had to wait for the place to be opened. And then when our boss opened, I just took her things. Like, I took some of her things and then I took them in. I asked her, where should I place them? No, I didn't ask actually. I saw her putting hers in a certain place, so I placed those there. And then we worked. We did our work. So she started asking me about music. But where did I learn how to sing? I responded, and then she was like, yo, I really want to sing. Da, 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 da. So, and then I was like, can you sing? She was like, I don't know. Okay, then our conversation escalated to me saying to her, if you know me, I'm always like life lesson number 1, life lesson number 11, life lesson number 13. Like, if I'm having a conversation with someone and I would pick up, I'm always like, I don't know, guys. I feel like I wanted to do psychology, so I'm always like listening to where the person feels like they are less off. Then I would try and hope I'm making sense. So she was like, at high school I did beauty pageant, and then I was like, no, is it me? She was like, I always get a second place, and then I was like, no, is it me she couldn't believe that she was always getting a second place. She thought maybe she won't even make it. Let's not talk about her being the number 1. She's very pretty. She's so beautiful. So she told me that she really didn't understand the fact that she was always winning, like getting second places. So she was like, I decided when I left high school, nay, I'm dropping this thing. I'm not going to carry on with it. So I said to her, you know what? Sometimes we don't pursue things not because of they are not meant for us, or we don't win certain things not because of they are not meant for us. It's because of self-doubt. It's because of fear. It's because of comparison. There's this drawback, or we have something to land on, which is always like comparing ourselves to the other person. For instance, let's say I'm a good dancer, and then I see who is a dancer, and I used to watch Jika Machika. I know Thembi Sieta was a good dancer. I'm gonna use him. Sorry guys, I'm revealing my age. But say I would often see Thembi dancing, and I would feel like, no, I can't do this. If Thembi can do that, then I can't. I am judging myself now based on Thembi Sieta's standards, not based on my abilities and talents and what I am capable of. Let's say I am a good dancer. I am regarded as a good dancer. And truly, like, people do see me as gifted. The issue would be, in my head, if I have Thembi, then Thembi will be my standard. And if I have the fear of not that we are in a competition of, if I see myself then that's the cut off. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be where I am. I'm not gonna achieve anything. So we had that conversation. I was like to her, you know what? You could have been Miss South Africa by now, or then, because she's old. You could have been Miss South Africa, Miss Eastern Cape, Miss something. She's very pretty, guys, and she has a very nice body shape. I strongly believe, given the opportunity. And I also said to her, class, there's this thing of our upbringing. If you grow up in a certain area, you are less privileged in terms of getting opportunities. So we had this conversation. I could see, man, it's ministering to her. It's not the word, but it's ministering to her. So all of a sudden, now the person, she was so, do you know when the spirit of a person just becomes free, and so her aroma was so nice. Like, it was very nice to be around her. If you've been next to a person who's full of the peace of God, or someone who's full of God, a person who has been praying for, like, a person who's full of peace, you know a person who's very peaceful. Even if they're quiet, they're not saying anything, you just know this person is peaceful. She had that aroma. So we were working, and I was happy. I was like, okay, one for the team. I won. Then she started offering me things. At first, it didn't make sense to me. She would ask me, do you want this? And I would say, yes. Do you want that? She started like giving me things. And then she offered other people as well. She was very nice and kind. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was kind to her and nice. I was just being myself. I served her kindness, and she is serving kindness to other people, right? I strongly believe that there's more that she can give to the world or to the society. She will do that. I strongly believe. But guys, please, let's serve. Can we be chefs? By chef, I mean, can we read our word, read your Bible, have the word in you? Can we be the waiters? Can we check our environment? Waitresses and waiters, what are people in need of? Can we serve what is in need? Can we serve people? Can we just be Jesus on this earth? Just because we can, and because I know we can. How are people receiving you? Sometimes we want people, we wanna receive people in a certain way. Let's say I am having a conversation with you, and then I feel like you're not serving me justice, and then I would play far from you. What am I serving you? Yes, it's okay to want to be associated with kind people, to be associated with good vibes and don't. But what are you bringing to the table? We normally hear this question from people who are dating or who wants to marry or something. What are you bringing to the table? But you as a human being, what are you bringing to the table? To the society, to the community, because that's how we will change the world. It's some people don't even like it when they are being ministered to, because speaking about Jesus to some people is, we're not apologetic about that. Yes, I know we have to speak about Jesus, we have to minister to them, but when you come across as Jesus, make them receive Jesus through you, they will receive the gospel. So we are ought to serve people Jesus Christ. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? What makes you to sleep at night? What makes you to have a peaceful night? With me, when I'm kind to people effortlessly, without even having to like go out of my way. For instance, if I see an elderly person carrying plastics, I would offer, if we're going to the same direction, I would offer to help. Even if I'm seeing a person who's of my same age, if I see that they're struggling, I would offer to help. If I would go where they are headed to, and then come back to my place. If like it's I'm undeseen wamna, yebo, that's kindness. What makes me happy is seeing other people happy. If uze and we experience something that makes you happy, I sleep like a baby at night. I don't sleep like a baby because babies cry at night. I sleep like an adult who went for a body massage and took a bath, had ice cream, and went to bed. That's how I sleep. I sleep at 9 p.m. and wake up at 6 and feel like, no, I'm late. Why did I oversleep? Because I had a good night's sleep. My body was relaxed. So guys, I missed you. I've missed you so much. I still love you. You are my best people ever. Please enjoy the video. Remember, what do you want people to receive from you? More or less, Uncle Greg, Pastor Nigel's dead. He normally says, I don't know whether he took the quote from Miles Monroe, but he normally says, when you are dead, how would you like to be remembered? That's how you should live your life. Leave a mark that when I'm dead, this is how people I want them to remember me. Ebo? Yes. Enjoy your day, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. I'm gonna finish my apple.